How do you feel about her trying to ban the 13th Amendment to bring people more together and stuff?
I feel like that's good though. Like bring the USA more together, and like
The 13th Amendment abolished slavery. Oh my gosh. Jesus.
So I'm back on campus. I'm gonna be asking people about Kamala or Trump, making up completely different scenarios, random scenarios, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Road to 100K, please subscribe. I know a lot of you guys are watching without subscribing, so
make sure you subscribe. His channel is Carol NGB. This is gonna be interesting. Let's get it.
And let's get straight into the video. Kamala or Trump?
Kamala.
Why do you say that?
I don't want a felon as my president.
Okay, that makes sense. Did you hear about her trying to pass the tree proclamation to cut down more trees to help with global warming and stuff? How would that help the environment and the crop plantations?
I mean, anything to help our environment is gonna help our country.
So cutting down more trees to help with the crops, it would help for the food and stuff?
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Also, did you hear in the debate where she was like trying to revoke the 19th Amendment to help with voting go smoother and faster? How would that help the economy?
More people being able to vote and decide what they want for the country that they live in is better for everyone.
Yep. So removing that amendment would help more people vote and help the environment, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel about her trying to abolish the 13th Amendment to like reunite her people and stuff?
If you don't know, the 19th Amendment allows women to vote. So, and here's what I'll say. It makes sense for a majority of Americans not to fully understand politics, because politics in itself is a whole separate field. People literally go years, get PhDs studying this stuff. So I would expect the average American walking around not to really understand it. But dang, man, like the fact that you are just kind of blindly supporting it, it's just insane to me. Even if you don't know what the 19th Amendment is, just ask, like, what is the 19th Amendment? If someone judges you just for asking a question, then they're not a good person. But you just blindly following her is insane.
I don't want to speak on anything I don't know about, so I would just say I plead the fifth on that one.
Okay, you don't know that one?
No.
But you knew the rest?
Yeah.
She obviously did not know the rest. I don't know what she was yapping about.
hold this real quick.
Can I get a sip?
No.
No, I'm kidding. What's your name?
Rue.
Hi, Rue. Kamala or Trump?
Kamala Harris.
What is your favorite Kamala Harris policy?
That's the fact that she represents America well. Just the basics, all of that.
That's your favorite policy?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about her trying to ban the 13th Amendment to bring people more together and stuff?
I feel like that's good though. Like bring the USA more together, and like I feel like she's doing a great job.
She's gonna try and pass
the 13th Amendment abolished slavery. Oh my gosh. Jesus.
a treaty called the Tree Treaty, where she's cutting down more trees to help air pollution and like the icebergs from collapsing and melting and overflowing the earth. How would that help the polar bears and especially us on this side of town?
It would help the polar bears because they need to maintain their environment and their,
You know how she said she loves females and stuff?
Yeah.
She's trying to increase the age of getting your license as a male to 21 to make it safer for females on the road. How would you feel being safer?
I feel like I'll be more safe because there's not a lot of crazy drunk people. Because people 18 or 16, they're getting their license. They're trying to act cool and show up for their friends, but they're not actually experienced mentally.
Exactly.
So I feel like that actually is good for everybody's sake of like life and all that.
Especially if they're like in the Benz truck trying to show off and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yes.
That would help.
Yes.
She was trying to increase the age of driving for males to 18 or 21. Males? Yeah, just males, because she thinks that it'll be safer for women on the road because males cause 98% of the accidents on the road. How safe would you be without like SRT red eye red key?
SRT red eye red key
on the street and stuff and being dangerous and reckless?
that is like pretty safe because like we don't want a lot of death through accidents from. Okay, you better not be.
She's trying to pass a tree proclamation where she will cut more trees down to help global warming and air pollution and the polar bears from overflowing in Antarctica and stuff and the glaciers. How would that help the plantations of the crops and stuff here?
I mean, it's saving the animals and all that, right?
Exactly.
So that's really it. Mm-hmm. Whatever she just says is correct.
Exactly. She's also trying to save turtles. You heard about that? She's trying to throw in more malleables to counterbalance the plastic from getting into the turtles. Mm-hmm. How would that help sea creatures? And
so I feel like it'll expand their like life of living because they're dying because people are throwing so much trash in the damn ocean. So If she wants to save an animal, then save
By
the
throwing
animal.
more malleables.
Yeah, throw them.
Throw them all.
Throw all.
She was trying to like remove the 13th Amendment to help unify people together, whether that's at like a barbecue or like a carne asada. How would that help people in the population of America?
Honestly, I feel like it would probably bring a lot of cultures together. I feel like a huge part of politics is just the polarity of people and the fact that not a lot of people intermingle.
What's your name?
Haley.
Trump or Kamala?
Kamala.
Okay, why do you say that?
I love black women and I don't like Trump.
Did you hear about her trying to pass the anti-Trump act where she's going to tax Trump voters to help with the environment more with global warming? She's trying to tax them a little bit more.
That's good. I didn't know about that.
And one thing I want to touch on in this video is not necessarily Kamala Harris. It's more so about voters being clueless, which the title of this video is Kamala Voters Are Absolutely Clueless. I think it's important to understand who you're voting for, understand what you're voting for. All this video proves is that majority of people in real life do not really understand what Kamala Harris stands for. Because he's saying she's removing the 13th Amendment, the 19th Amendment, amendment that allows women to vote, and an amendment that abolished slavery. And people are just saying, yeah, let's go. And this is something that I keep saying. People don't vote based off of what they believe in. They vote based off of who they like more. And that's dangerous. Really look into these people and decide which one would be better for you, which one would be better for the future. Don't just vote based off of who you like more. Even if you do some research and you still end up voting for Kamala Harris, at least you understand why. Have a why behind why you're voting. Don't just say, oh yeah, I like her more, she's cooler, you get my vote. That's a very cheap way to get your vote. I would expect your vote to be more costly than that, but let's continue.
But that's really good.
That's really good. Okay, you think you would go for that?
Yeah.
You would vote towards that?
Of course.
Okay. She's trying to like cut down more trees to like help with global warming and the air pollution.
That's also good.
She was talking about like abolishing the 13th Amendment to help unify her people and things like that. How would that help with global warming and her people?
I don't.
You know how she claims black?
What?
How do you feel about her trying to rebuke the 19th Amendment to help with voting rights and make it more smoother and better in the near future?
I think that's good. It probably would allow more people to actually want to come out and vote, give them the right to vote.
She's trying to raise the age of getting your license as a man because she thinks men cause most accidents on the street. How safe would you feel with less men on the street?
Good.
How do you feel about her trying to ban the 19th Amendment to help voting go by faster in future elections? Because like the 19th Amendment blocks certain people from voting.
Yeah.
She's trying to like ban the 19th Amendment and have everyone vote, you know?
Which I agree with.
You agree with banning the 19th Amendment?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. My favorite policy of hers is her 46% tax on everybody.
Yeah.
Would that help everyone like be neutral and help the...
Yeah, I definitely think as long as it's everybody, not like a specific demographic of people, I think...
What? Like, sometimes I really don't get it. I get not understanding what the 19th Amendment is because unless that's your field of study, you may not understand exactly what every amendment is. That's still a little questionable, but I understand it. Who knows every single amendment etched into their brain? Majority of people don't. I'll say 99% of people do not. But when he says a 46% tax rate, come on, like it's no way you agree with that. I don't care who you support. I don't care what side you're on. You want to get taxed 40%, consistently 45% up? Come on, man. There's no way. I just think right now you're just trying to virtue signal. Let's continue.
That's fair. And I think, yeah.
She's trying to also rebuke the 13th Amendment to help people get together and be more together, you know what I mean? How would that help the economy and the people and population?
I think it'll just bring everybody closer together, more love on the streets. We need that. More love on the street. If everybody's okay, then everybody's okay. Kamala.
How do you feel about Kamala trying to pass the tree treaty to cut down more trees and help with air pollution?
I think that's great. Kamala.
Why do you say that?
Because I just don't mess with Trump, man. And, first black woman president, I'm all for it.
Exactly. Did you hear that since she's the first black president, she's trying to enforce a law where people who voted for Trump, it's like the anti-Trump thing, where the Trump voters get taxed a little bit more to help with global warming. How would that help the pollution and the trees and stuff?
I guess that would help because global warming is real.
Exactly.
And you know, we need to make a change. So I'm glad she's stepping up and doing something.
Do you feel like her banning the 19th Amendment in the future years, how would that help unify people into voting and voting, you know?
I guess it would help people unify into voting by...
This is sad.
Getting more people, like, politically aware of what's going on. And, yeah.
So taking that away, it would make people more aware?
Taking the voting away?
No. Taking away the 19th Amendment to help voting would make people better.
Yeah.
Okay.
It probably would.
So people, it seems to me the students just trust Kamala Harris a lot, and it's kind of like they're putting their trust in the her, so they're not really questioning what he's saying, and it kind of sucks because, first I'll say this: you're not giving Kamala Harris a fair shot because you're just going to vote for her anyways. It doesn't matter what she says. It doesn't matter what she does. You're going to vote for her anyways, which is a big critique of hers, that she's only in her position based off of how she looks or based off of how she maneuvered around politics. That kind of is a big criticism of hers, and you're kind of affirming that being her supporters. You don't really care about her policies. You don't care about anything she actually represents as a politician. You only care about the fact that she's a woman, or maybe she's a minority woman. I don't know. Maybe she's a Democrat woman. That's all you really care about. And it sucks for her because you didn't even give her a chance to prove herself. Secondly, it sucks for America because what if she won't be the best president? She might not be, but you won't even look into it because you're too scared to be on the wrong side of history. And it's just you're doing not only yourself a disservice, you're doing the nation a disservice. But anyways, it's LFR Jojo. If you have any suggestions, comment down below. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. His video will be in the description. I'll see you guys later. Peace.